What is the purpose of spring ball as someone who's been through it a number of times, and do you think you accomplished what that purpose is this spring?
Yeah, it's a time to focus on your fundamentals, work on things that you can really narrow your focus to a few different things with your technique, with the way that you're playing the game, that when you get to the season or training camp, like there's a new sense of urgency to get ready for a game plan. There's no game plan, there's no opponent other than our defense. So the focus is entirely on becoming a better football player. And I think that across the board, I saw guys improving. It's not perfect, it's still a process, but I saw steps being taken throughout our position group and across the team. So I'm proud of the way that we've worked through the spring ball, and we're ready to take the next step.
You're in a position group that returns a lot of starters, a lot of experience. Are you further ahead of some of the other groups as a result of that?
Yeah, I think that with the experience that we have, we've sort of taken an increased responsibility in what happens with our team. We say the team goes as the O-line goes, because we really believe that offensive line play is that crucial to the success of a team. And now, in a position group that has so many guys returning with experience, it only makes sense that we take responsibility for what happens with this team. We drive the tempo, we drive the attitude on the offense, and I think that's the direction we're heading. And yeah, again, I'm proud of the way that our group has taken the lead.
We have a number of early enrollees. We have some inexperience at quarterback. Are there any young guys that have really jumped out at you as, or even just collectively, what's your impression of the young guys that are going to be asked, quite a bit of this year?
Yeah, I'm saying proud a lot, but I'm again proud of those guys, the way that they've been working. I was going to say Rashawn Slater, but obviously he's got an entire Big Ten season under his belt, and he's a true freshman right now, which is amazing. But yeah, he's taken another step. I think him, Sam Jarek, Ethan Wiedeker, their class at the offensive line, they have a tremendous attitude. They're focused on getting better, coming in every day, and you're really seeing that. So that's a group that's going to make already has made an impact on the team and will continue. You'll hear their names for as long as they're here. During spring ball, my focus is a lot on the offensive line, but I've seen across in the offense, Bowser's, he's a fantastic player. So we're going to see him contributing a lot. But yeah, I think their class, it's cool to see that the legacy of Northwestern football is going to live on after I leave, because there's a culture here. And Coach always says the team recruits the next generation, and I've seen that happen. I've seen a group of young guys that I'm fully confident is going to continue and improve the legacy of Northwestern football.
What's the competitiveness like between the offense and defense at this point in camp? That there seems to be some emotion, some celebration. You're going against each other for 5 weeks. How does that ramp up and get where are we at now with that?
Yeah, after 15 practices, we're a little sick of each other, but it's great. I know Jordan Thompson's one of the best defensive linemen in the Big Ten. From my experience, that's hands down. And so for JB and I and for Jarrett to go against him every day, that only makes us better football players. And it drives the competition, across the board. Joe Gaziano is a fantastic defensive end, so he's making our tackles better. So it's to our benefit. But yeah, it's, brothers fight sometimes too, so we're getting chippy, but it's all in a competitive spirit, and we know that at the end of the day, we're on the same team, we've got the same goal, and this is just a part of achieving that goal.